Good afternoon, everybody. It's Wynn Brown here with Haywood Healthcare's COVID-19 update for Friday, April 9th. Hope you all had a good week. Beautiful weather outside. Looking forward to my last ski day of the season tomorrow to cap off just a great winter, and obviously looking forward to doing some yard work on Sunday as well and cleaning up the gardens and thinking a lot about spring before my bees arrive in a couple weeks. Looking at just some updates for you across the system for COVID-19, we have actually tested 71,534 specimens, which is amazing. Our 7-day rolling average of positivity has come down from the prior week, but is still high at 5.67%, and the state remains down at 2.29%. So I've got a chart here with some information that will be embedded with the email, and you can take a look at that. Our vaccine clinic schedule coming up next week is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, the 13th, 14th, and 15th, and the call center will be operating Monday, Wednesday, Friday to take your appointments, and also you can go to haywood.org to get registered as well. A huge shout out and thank you to all the volunteers and staff who are making the vaccination clinics work at the PACC, and a thank you also to the members of the club who are allowing us to use that facility. We get rave reviews, and the facility and the parking works very, very well. So thank you for that. Just a note for those of you who use the patient portal at Haywood Healthcare, there's a new federal rule coming out from the Cures Act, which requires us starting April 5 to make sure that your information from testing and doctor's notes are immediately or relatively immediately available on the patient portal, which means you might get to see them before your physician gets to see them, but this is just federal regulation and the way things are changing. So you will get to see that pretty much as soon as it's available, but remember, you might see it before your physician, and so if you need to follow up with them, please do that in an expeditious way. And if you have any questions, you can also contact Medical Records at 630-6242 at Haywood and 249-1138 at Athol if you have questions about your electronic medical record. A reminder also to all employees who use the gym, the Life Center at Haywood Hospital campus. Just a reminder to clean up after yourself and bring your own towels and take them out with you just to lighten the load for our environmental service staff who are super busy right now. I'm excited to announce that on Wednesday, April 14th at 5:30 on a Zoom call, and there's a link embedded with the email as well, we're going to do a presentation on our new surgical pavilion at Haywood Hospital that we hope to break ground on or plan to break ground on this fall. An initial rendering of the building is also included in the email today. Just a bunch of thank yous. First to Chair City Church for providing drinks and snacks to the volunteers at the vaccine clinic this week. They've been constant supporters of the clinic. We also had an anonymous donor who provided lunch on Wednesday, April 7th from the Williams Restaurant. Another constant support is the Williams Restaurant. Thank you to them. And then clinic volunteers enjoyed a delicious meal from Cafe Adicia on Thursday, courtesy of Heather and Tody Lafreniere in honor of her sister, Sharon Lum, an ICU nurse in Rochester, New York. That's very nice. A couple notes of gratitude to bring us toward a close. I was totally impressed at how well organized everything was when I went to get my vaccine today. Kudos to everyone. And a second, I traveled to receive my first dose of the COVID-19 vaccine at the Polish American Citizens Club in Gardner. The efficiency, friendliness, and care shown by everyone there was just amazing. And I'm writing to say how impressed I was, and thank you to everyone involved. And then finally, just on this update, Governor Baker's latest news from the Capitol, from the State House, and from his office, there's a link here as well. And just finally, you might be wondering what this is behind me. A for sale sign. Actually, this is the for sale sign from the Quabbin Retreat when the Sisters of the Assumption bought it in 1957. It was stored in one of our garages, and I came across it and I loved it, and our great facilities team made a frame to put it up in my office. And so just a reminder of the great work that our colleagues are doing out on our Peter Sam campus as we continue our journey to be one of the best community-owned health systems in America. Have a great weekend. Hi, Wynn Brown back at you with a little addendum, a little PS on the end of today's update that I do for you. Next week we are running 3 clinics. We're going to be doing 1,000 patients a day, and it's going to be extremely busy. And if you've been through the clinic, you know that we're very efficient. But just a reminder to everyone to arrive on time, to also distance yourself in the line 6 feet to be safe, and make sure that we're doing everything we need to do to appropriately physically distance. And make sure you have your insurance card with you as well, and we'll do our best to be as smooth as possible. But just a reminder that we are very busy next week, and we need your cooperation to make sure that we continue to do a great job serving our community. Thank you.